Hey, what's going on, guys? Cage here again, this time doing day 8. We finally made it here, we're on the last day, and this will complete the guide. And before I start, I'd like to thank everyone for the support, and appreciate all my viewers watching my guide. Hopefully you guys learned something from my guide, and hopefully it was entertainment to watch as well. And we are here at the final day, and we're trying to get this done. And let's just get to it then. Alright. From the start here, you'll notice this is a different change here from Ninja Gaiden 3. You automatically finish this thing off instead of breaking off its legs. Right here, once you get down, make sure you have your scythe on. Just do an on-landing charge. I mean, not on-landing. You're gonna be on the ground anyway, so you just do a charge. You kill him easily. And that's it. Couple S's real quick, real easy. I do die a lot on this day, and I really mean a lot. So you're gonna see a lot of transitions, a lot of them. And the test of Valor for this one. There's a difference, like I said, I've talked about this before, and I said cheap and hard. There's two differences. And, it's nothing near hard. It's more cheap. It's so not even fair. When we get there, which it's not even that far actually. And I will talk about that. I really do hate that test of Valor. It's very annoying. Now this first fight, nothing too difficult. We've already been through all of these. Just be careful that the invisible guys, or AKA ghosts, they don't ambush you with their tonfa thing, because that thing does so much damage. You can already see my health's mostly already gone. I honestly don't get the iframes in this game. Like, sometimes they're awesome, sometimes they're stupid. Like, when I hold on triangle, or on Xbox, if you're an Xbox, it's Y, and you release it, you should not get damaged at all. But there's times where it does, and there's times where it doesn't. And I still haven't understood that. Obviously my health is a D because that was a poor fight on my end. And as you'll notice, I just switched back to my True Inferno because, as we remember, when I left off as day 7 and I fought the Regent, I did have the normal Inferno out. Alright, so once you get down here, you're obviously going to do this QTE, kill this guy, and then just make sure you knock out that rocket launcher guy in the back, because of course, those rocket launcher guys, they can see everything, so there's nothing like in front of them. Most of these fights aren't really too bad right here in the beginning. It's a little bit after this where it gets pretty chaotic. Just keep the aggression on, and this is where it gets annoying right here, this next fight. Alright, so sorry about that, my headset was about to die. Alright, so this fight, I've died a few times on here, maybe 4 or 5 times. The annoying thing is the Vangels, they're spamming, and then you have these fuckos over here, so Your priority is obviously the Vangels because they are the glitchiest piece of shit in this game. And if it's keeping distance like that, take the disadvantage to get rid of these idiots first. That slide is... you've already seen it on day 7 where he just slides all over the place. Not fun. And we enter the group of murder sequence, and kindly of them, they give me a little bit more health. And yeah, as I mentioned before, this will be the same technique I'm going to be using on Kana. On landing, launch the guy into a zone of drop. Once you're down, do an on-landing triangle, aim with the stick, and chain them. That's really it. Nothing too hard. And also, do not be afraid of using your Nimbo. I think I end up using my Nimbo on my True Inferno because I know I can get it back by the time I get to the end. And also, you're not going to be able to use it on Kana until you fill that meter up, and that's the only thing you're going to be able to use. Everything else after that is really nothing. Now I used it here because 1, Vangels, and 2, I didn't really feel like dealing with them. Let the dragon do all the work and get my health fully up. And yeah, just make sure to never get a thumbs up pounce on you like that. It's gonna screw you up real quick. 360 triangle Y is your best friend. Iframes, and especially if you're down close, it does a lot of damage. Alright, some more cheap bastards to kill. And this group of murder is slowly winding down. Like I said, remember, if you're ever gonna fight these Vangels, you really want to start out with a flying swallow. As you notice, this guy is delimbed, but as long as it keeps working, I'm gonna keep doing it. Yeah, what really pisses me off is when they start dashing back after you delimb them. Alright, so that ended it, and obviously I gotta S for my health because I used a True Inferno. If I didn't, then I probably wouldn't have. And it decides to freeze here. Alright, so now we're gonna continue here. Alright, the first thing you want to do is take out the rocket launcher in the back. Or I think 2 of them. Yeah, you'll notice it's a lot different than it was on the hard mode. You got tactical ninjas here. Yeah, I'm just getting screwed up here, and I've died a few times here. It's not an easy fight. I really honestly should have pulled out my Lunar, but I really like using the Blade of the Archfiend as it's called right now. Yeah, this move is it's just so good. Make sure you use it. It's the 3 squares and then triangle, triangle, triangle. It's 3 squares and then 3 triangles if you're on Xbox, 3 X's and then 3 Y's. Very good move. Almost guaranteed to limb if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, you really need to get the ghosts out of the way because they are so annoying. I can't believe they do that much damage though, it's ridiculous. I honestly don't know what I was trying to do here. My zone drops kept failing, I don't really know why. And yeah, just rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. We've already been through this so many times. I still haven't understood this since Sigma 2. You do a zone drop. obviously lifting the guy down, flipping him upside down, head first to the ground, and their head doesn't go splat, and they don't die. How does that happen? I remember the IS ninjas, as they were called in Sigma 2. They, you'd have to do, almost like 5 Zuna drops for them to, die. Or was it 5 of the flower garland drop from the Tomfa. It's ridiculous. I mean, come on, just hitting the guy flat on his head first on the ground, and nothing happens. Now, this is the improved Funkos. They're coming around, so I would say Lunar, Church Lunar EGs, and don't even bother fighting this enemy. It's not even worth wasting your time on it. And now, normally I probably wouldn't say that, but this enemy here is not even, shouldn't even be called enemy. And why do you think I call them Funkos? Because that's all they do. They screw up your day, and all they do is dodge. It's like they're programmed specifically super aggression and super dodge. Like the only thing the only character I know how to deal with these is Momiji, and because she's my main character and she's the one I like to use and my favorite character in the game, easily. Ayane being the second Kasumi is okay. I just don't really have too much interest in her. After playing Momiji and Ayane, I don't know, I just don't really. And that might sound weird, but it is what it is. I mean, if I don't really enjoy a character, I'm probably not going to use them. Like, the only reason I'm using Raya right here is because I'm forced to, and it's part of the campaign. Otherwise, I wouldn't even think about using him. Alright, make sure you get the save right here, and make your way up to another retarded fight. And then after that retarded fight is another short fight, and then the gayest test of Valor in the entire game. And it'll be the first time you see me use the Kusarigama in the campaign. And there's not going to be anything flashy or anything there. It's going to be spamming a specific move over and over again because that this Valor is just, it has the word bullshit written all over it. Like, completely from start to end. Even Fiend Genshin was a bullshitter. Alright, as you can tell, I'm probably not really supplying much in terms of tips because the enemies in the game are milked so much, so you've already, by the time you've gotten to day 5, you've already fought every enemy in the game. Possibly. If you haven't, then there's just rehashed versions of them with like different outfit or something like that, but other than that, you would have fought every enemy in the game. There's not many varieties, really. Now here I was waiting on Steel and Bone, and they didn't take it, so they didn't do it, so I figured whatever. I'm gonna run away now, and I believe I'm gonna switch to Lunar. Yeah, and then I'm gonna do just UTs, because Lunar's UT, or ET, is very devastating, and anything it hits, if it hits the whole thing, it will deal them. And I don't know how the guy just jumped over me without me, damaging me. Yeah, just build up your Nympho. Make sure to only use True Inferno because that's really all you need. Trust me, it's that good. Now, if you want to, there's another strategy you could do, let's see, you pretty much build up, you can actually change to the Void Nympho, and you build up enough energy and enough ki to build up the Nympho, have all the guys follow you to where you gotta go, and which is a little to the left, and then where that corner of the wall is, and then just do your Void, and they'll be all lined up, like right here. Once you keep going forward a little bit longer, and you go inside there, and you can just use your Void, and it will destroy them. Because they'll all line up, and they'll be all against the wall, so it's like a it's like a guaranteed kill, pretty much, I guess. And here, I honestly was like, screw it. I'm not gonna bother with this fight anymore. I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm just gonna use my True Inferno. And by the way, guys, if you're wondering, you can skip this fight here, the one I'm doing right now. All you gotta do is go forward where you're supposed to go, and then just double jump, do the flying bird flip, and just keep going. You don't have to fight this fight at all. Like, pretty much right here. You stay right here, and then you can jump up. Like for the void technique, you stay down there on this lower corner, and then just have them line up, and then just shoot them. That's it, really. And nothing pisses me. I hate when they move like that. It's like you're trying to shoot a target, and then it starts to move like that. And also, you probably notice I don't really ready my bow too much around these guys because all they do is wait for you to hit L2 or left trigger, and they will and they'll time it so they'll shoot a rocket before that happens, before you're done. Get this mage here, and I think there's a few mages here, but don't go forward. If you go forward, it gets worse. The fight gets worse. But anyway, if you're going for the crystal skull, you're not gonna be going forward just yet because you're gonna have to come to get the skull. Alright, so we're getting close to this test of Valor. Grab the Scarab first. And as you can tell, this is my first full completion of all the skulls. I'm not sure if I'll be doing any more. I might do some with Momiji. I don't know, the last two, I don't have a strategy for Alexei yet with her. It's working. Fiend Genshin is easy, but getting to him isn't on this test of Valor. Then you'll notice first thing I do is buy the Kasarigama, and I will equip it. And this weapon is actually really good. I just haven't spent the time to, like, learn it really well. I'm gonna be spamming one move specifically, like, a lot, and now you'll see me what I'm doing here, and I actually cut a little bit of this out. What I'm doing right here, the input of, and you see how that faded, because I went in the menu and tried to check the input, and it didn't, and I really didn't figure anything out, but I'm doing 360 triangle, and by the way, it does have iframes, so that's another good thing to do. So what I was trying to say was, the move on Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 and Ninja Gaiden 2, where he takes the Kasarigama and spins it around. I was lucky here, I got an alchemist. The input, they changed it. They completely changed it in Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge. And I kind of guess it's much better because it's a lot easier to do, and it doesn't require the stick movement. It's instead of doing 360 triangle, 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 or 360 Y, 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 you just hit triangle, triangle, triangle normally, and or Y, 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 and he will do it. First thing you want to do here is take out the rocket launcher, guys, and you'll know that they are showing up because they will say something. If you're playing on the English voices, which I cannot stand, then they'll probably say something else. But yeah, this test of Valor is actually, I think, the longest one out of all of them that I've done. And it's the longest not because it's hard. It's the longest because it's stupidly cheap. Like, Wave 1 is decent. Wave 2 is, I mean, if you're gonna do it with another character, it's not easy. I'm because after I'm done with this, I'm gonna be starting the Momiji campaign, but I don't know. There's a few things I want to throw out to you guys, because it's just preference to see what you guys prefer. I am going to be recording Yeah, I'm currently recording because there's a trophy for beating the chapter challenge with all 3 females. There's a trophy for beating all chapter challenges with all 3 females. So what I plan to do is I was gonna just run through, record Kasumi and Ayane probably just on normal difficulty. Ayane I might do it on hard. I'm not sure. Not sure yet. But yeah, just let me know what your preferences is, guys, and I will do what I can. Kasumi, I'm not really interested in much, honestly. That's why I just want to fly through it on normal. Ayane is more of an interesting character to me than Kasumi is. That's why I don't mind it. But yeah, that, and I will... Momiji, of course, Master Ninja. She's my favorite, and if I do anything less, I won't be happy. Ultimate Ninja, don't even bother asking me to do Ultimate Ninja because that's bullshit 101 right there, and I'm not even gonna deal with that shit. It's not because I can't do it, it's because, I don't have the patience for it, because, the enemies and stuff that they do, it's just not even fair at all. And instead of the enemies, actually fighting you, they become more cheap, and that's not something I want to deal with. And I personally believe Master Ninja should be the highest difficulty. There shouldn't be none of this Ultimate Ninja stuff. You're a Master Ninja, you don't really need to be an Ultimate Ninja. There's just another stupid thing that Team Ninja did I really don't agree with at all. But yeah, anyway, a few of my subscribers have mentioned that they wanted commentary on the Momiji playthrough. Please let me know if you guys would like that. PM me and let me know. If I get a decent amount of yays, then I will definitely do that. If not, then I'll just do a regular run-through playthrough without the commentary. It's up to you. And in terms of tests of Valors, I'm not promising I'm gonna complete all of them, because these last two aren't, the last one, this one right here, this is the only one I really, will probably have a hard time with, because, as you can tell, Wave 1 wasn't too bad. Wave 1 I could deal with. Wave 2 is this 3, mini regents, who I do have a strategy with her, but at the same time, it's like I'm dealing with this, and that Reaper Skull is like spamming like no other. And if you're trying to complete this, don't do what I'm doing right here. The mini regents, you can actually do forward triangle hold or forward Y hold, and if you do it correctly, you can latch onto them and drag them to you and instant kill. So chop off an arm or a leg, and then you'll OT them. And you'll see me do that on Wave 3. But yeah, anyway, I was talking about the Momiji playthrough. Some people said they wanted to do, some people said that they wanted it to have commentary in it. Just to let you know, 2 things. One, if it does have commentary, it will take longer because I don't have as much time as I used to in terms of like commentary. You know, just to record it because of work and etc. But other than that, when I do get the time, I will do recording for that. If it's not commentary, you will see the footage faster than it is commentary. Just because it's just, you know, add my intro, edit, crop out any deaths, and just render it and upload it. That's really it. But yeah, guys, just wanted to throw that out your way. I got some comments on some previous videos, and I guess figured this was the last day since this is the longest one. I figured to address it and hopefully get some feedback from you guys and see what you prefer, or what your preference is, and I will try to honor what I can. Momiji, obviously I'm not really gonna get into it much here, but Momiji's style of play is pretty unique, and I really love it. And if there is gonna be a commentary on it, if I get a lot of people that don't want it, I will do it. Like I said, yeah. So it's pretty much comes down to you guys. If a lot of you guys want it, I will do it. If not, then I'll just do gameplay, and that should be enough either way. No, the trophy or achievement does not require difficulty. You can do all of them on normal and you'll still get the trophy, but Momiji I specifically wanted to do on Master Ninja because she's my favorite. Also, when he does this layer, I don't know, if your OT misses, just don't even bother because he's gonna free damage. Like, he's gonna give you so much damage, it's ridiculous. Yeah. Alright, so getting closer here to the end of Wave 2. And Wave 3 is where the bullshit really begins to shine. It's not even fair what they do here. Alright, so Wave 3 consists of three, what is it? Three normal alchemists with the white hoods, and 3 mini regents. So that's 6 alchemists all together at one time. Not the funnest, no. And it took me a little bit to get used to this, but what you really want to do is make sure that the cubes are gone. Once the cubes are gone, while also keeping an eye up on the white alchemists because they're gonna shoot their ball. You want to try to target the mini regents and try to get their arms off. Once you get their arm off, that's really it. Because the reason I say this is hard, this fight, is because the fact that they spam like hell, it's ridiculous. And it's mainly because that the mini regents are here. They're more of a threat. If it was like 6 white hooded alchemists, it wouldn't be as bad because you can literally have enough time to run away and then just continue your onslaught and charge AT. But you really need to get those mini regents out of the way ASAP. Now the move you see me do here is triangle, 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 or Y, Y, Y if you're on Xbox. Very good move, very good for crowd control, but be careful because sometimes it will fail you. So, but I honestly wouldn't recommend using it. I would definitely say, in terms of this wave right here, I would definitely say mini regents out of the way first, because if you don't get them out of the way, then there's no way you're gonna beat this real quick. And as you can tell from my Nimpo bar, I have a few more kills, and I will get my True Inferno. And I bet I'm gonna use it, because what True Inferno actually does is it not only destroys the entire wave, and you can already tell I already used the health upgrade because the things just got chaotic, and I wasn't gonna use the third one. Because it's not worth wasting it, because I wanted to save at least 2 for Kana, and if things didn't go as bad as they did on Kana, then I probably wouldn't have used even a single one. Like, it was going so perfectly, and you'll see when I get there. Be careful. Make sure you have your ears open for those guys, because they charge and they shoot. And yeah. So just keep going with this. I'm not sure of the count for the mini regions and stuff. So yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, and I would recommend equipping them True Inferno. And like I said, the True Inferno, it kills everything on screen, and then also eats or kills more from the like the reinforcements, the ones you don't even see. So this was the only lucky guy. This was the only guy that was left. And after we kill him, we fight Fiend Genshin. Yeah, alright, so almost there. I think this guy grabs me because he didn't want to move. Yep. I got so mad right there. Like, you don't understand how pissed off I got because one, I already used 2 health upgrades because I wasn't even planning to use more than 1. And the only reason I used 2 is because 1, it dragged and I already got this far and I didn't feel like doing this all over again. Alright, and then the other reason is I just wanted to get it over with, get my trophy, and I do get my trophy after this. I would recommend to unlock the camera. Like, that was bullshit. That's not even funny. The damage right there. Be careful, Fiend Genshin, actually, Genshin, he trips over the geometry, not that there's really much here, but, like, you know, from the puddles to the ground, it's, from the blood pool, whatever. If he's gonna do, like, a dash or something like that, he will, like, collide with it, I don't know how. And obviously, basically, all you can see here is spamming 360 triangle or Y. Just make sure after his animation to do it. Just don't get too greedy. So you'll notice that was another lucky one. If that one got me, I might have survived like a little bit. But when I got up to this low, my health was low. I was like, should I use one more health upgrade? Should I not? Because I was like, I don't want to deal with this again. I really don't. And getting out of the boss, who isn't even hard, really. And you'll notice he spams this pound more than he does in the previous game. And you'll notice his health is pretty low now. So a good, if I do a good 360 triangle, he'll die, but so now 1 360 will kill him. I'm like, come on, die, you damn it. He's dodging everything, so that you can dodge away or you can dodge into it. Or I would recommend there's the groin shot again. I would recommend dodging into it. I only dodged away because I was a good distance. Alright, so now I'm standing here waiting for the trophy to pop, and it should be popping right about now. Crystal Skull, and there we have it. Should have been a gold, especially if it's done on Master Ninja or Ultimate. Alright, so now we jump down here and continue where we left off. Alright, I actually tried this with the scythe and got screwed up, so I switched back to my beast weapon, and that's really what it is, and so yeah, so don't go any further than this. Don't go any further than this, because if you do, you're gonna spawn the next enemies, and that's not something you want to do. That was actually a failed input. That should have been a flying swallow. Not a bad fight. Was actually rather quickly. Take out this rocket launcher guy before you do anything else, and the next thing obviously is these mages. There's also, as you can tell, there's an asshole behind me trying to flank me. That fireball should have killed him. So what you notice is there was one guy in the front, and I try to repeat. There was one guy in the front and the guy in the back. Okay, and then we're getting close to, I'm gonna talk about it right now because I did crop it out. the part with the Jeep, I cropped that part out. That part's just unnecessary, and I'm gonna tell you guys this thing. I was playing signed into PSN when I got there, and after you get past the first tunnel, it just froze. So what I did is I played it offline, and then it went smooth. So I ended up finishing the rest of the game offline. So after this fight, there's a falcon to save. There's a falcon to save your progress. So save your progress, and then if you're signed in, just sign off, because it's so stupid how it happens. And also, if I do get a good amount of group of people that want me to do commentary for Momiji, what would your preference be? Would your preference be a full video like this of the entire day, or would you like it in parts? In parts would mean I would get it done faster. Yeah, parts would be I'd get it done faster, as in I'd get more parts out quicker. But if it's one video like this, it'll take a little longer, but you get the whole package. Same strategy I'm using. See, now that one I released it because I had my headset on. I heard everything. There's a certain they do the power up for a certain amount of time, and after that it ends it. Yeah, once you get, yeah, I was gonna talk about the Jeep. That part, you can actually die on that part. I was surprised, and I actually just put the controller down and started laughing, because how do you die on a scripted scene? It just makes no sense. And then, in the freezing part, that made no sense at all. A lot of people told me that they had problems with that part. I actually died here on this whole gauntlet before, so I didn't want to risk anything. I already have a full key. So yeah, you're going to see this skip directly to Cliff. Because I'm not even going to bother. I'm not even going to do that part afterwards. Alright, so this is another sloppy fight. I just spammed 360 dash. I'm gonna get grabbed twice. But do I care? No. Okay, so that's phase 1 over. And here I'm like, what the heck? I completely forgot I had to shoot the bow at him. Which sucks, because you could lose your bow, and that was a great weapon. Here, just shoot a Scythe UT, you'll get them. We get most of them pretty much done. Alright, so once you kill these 3 guys, that's really it. He's gonna dive down. And I did get more health. So what I did here is I used my True Inferno so I can get more health back. It didn't do too much damage on him, but it did decent amount, enough. So I'm gonna get grabbed again. And the reason I didn't care was because I have a save point after I kill him. And I also get a checkpoint here, where you gotta fight those guys. And lucky for me, I got a Steel and Bone and finish the battle off. Alright, so now we team up with Theodore himself, and these parts can get annoying. Again, I'm not saying annoying because they're hard. I'm saying annoying because they're annoying because he gets in front of you all the time. Alright, so save our progress here and make our way here. Again, I'm gonna use the same strategy I told you guys on landing, but I got lucky though because I got lucky with on landing because he was doing the steel and bone thing. Sometimes they ignore the charge, and again, I gotta say, a lot of these were very good in terms of luck. And there you go, launch Shizuna, land, do an on landing. He's gonna do charge, and I don't know what the hell happened there. That should have killed him. No, if you're gonna do the Zuna drop like how I did, do not do the alternate Zuna drop, which ends in forward triangle or forward Y in the air. Reason being is you won't be able to get an on landing out of that one because you go straight to the ground. Look, okay. Now this right here defines why I call them fuckos. Look at all my health. I had so much health. Now run right here, get the Scarab. Alright, what I do here is I let him go up there. So obviously you don't have your bow, so you can't shoot the Reaper Skull. And you let the Regent by himself, or Theodore, let him go over there by himself and take care of that because you can't shoot that, so you really can't time your grab stuff. What I recommend is, I think I use a scythe for the majority of this right here. Yeah, again, use this strategy. It works really well. On landing, do the Zuna drop, and then when you land, hold triangle when you land, or Y, and repeat over and over again. You're gonna see how fast when we fight Kana at the end, how fast it builds the key. No, since there's really not really much more to talk about, to be honest, for the rest of the day until I get to Kana. I was figuring to talk about a little bit other things. What I plan to do after this guide's over. Like I stated from day one, I'm not going to be recording Ultimate Ninja because it's literally Master Ninja has just changed opponents and enemies, and you take more damage. And the waves last longer. That's another thing. The rest is copy paste, really. Yeah. So what I plan to do, hopefully after I finish this up, is like I said, I'm gonna be doing the female characters. And I will be I'm going to be finishing up more for Momiji, her boss guide, whatever I can figure out, and whatever I can find over the net, I'll make it into a video. As well, Ayane, I will be doing that. I'll be doing boss guides for her. I'll be doing some gameplay. A lot of people requesting Ayane gameplay, and it will be coming. I just need some time. It's been tough to even get time to even play lately, and but I'll get it done for you guys. It's not a problem. Ayane is a fun character to use, and as you can see from day 6, she's very kick-ass in the right hands. Yeah, Kasumi, honestly, I don't want to say she sucks. She's a great character, but I don't know. I guess it doesn't fit my style. In the demo, it was great because she was the new thing in the demo, I guess. And when you got the S ranks on all the days, all the chapters on chapter challenge, then you felt great about yourself. Now here, what you want to do is use the fuckos to get an on landing, and then lead it, steal a ball, and then chain it into the alchemist. You're gonna see me doing that a lot here. Just stay away from the region because if you interfere with him, stuff's gonna get bad. The only thing if you want to do to interfere is UTs. So you see how I got this guy? There you go. That's how you want to use them. You use them as bait to get the alchemist because the alchemists take longer to die. And the faster they're dead, the better things are. It sucks you can't punish the alchemist grabs with steel and bone. I still don't agree with that. Yeah, like I said, there's gonna be gameplay with the females, and there's also gonna be more trials. There's gonna be some other trials. I might do some solo, with obviously my main, maybe with Ayane. I'm not sure yet. There's still so many things I have planned I haven't done yet. And you guys have anything specific? Just feel free to shoot me an email or comment. Not email, PM or comment, and I will look over it and see what I can do. This game's a lot of fun. Not the story mode. I mainly bought this game, like I said, for the female characters plus the trials. That's what really makes it fun for me. I don't know. Not to bash on any Riot players, but I don't know. I don't really have much interest in his style in this game. Now here, I didn't want to waste my True Inferno yet. I figured I have a better place to use it. So just be careful, because they will still shoot the ball at you. So see how the alchemist is looking at you? If he's looking at you, he's gonna throw that ball at you. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to that, and because I was doing UT charge, it kind of covered the white area. If you leave them enough, the region will eventually finish them off. Yeah, I'm kind of running out of stuff. Kind of running out of some stuff to talk about. There's really not much more left to do. Just make sure, like I said, for the Jeep part, just make sure you play that offline. I'm not sure how the Xbox players are, but for a lot of the PS3 community, that's what I've been hearing is it freezes a lot, and I believe that playing it offline fixes it. I really don't know how they could screw up something so scripted. But yeah, anyway, just make your way up here now. The second fight before we fight the Regent himself. Or Theodore this time, I guess. And what you're gonna have here are brutes and mini regents. You really want to concentrate on the mini regents. And this is why you see me take out the Kasarigama here, because I can just keep my distance, latch over, grab them, like that, repeat. Just make sure you don't get the attention of the brutes, because that's not something you want. Yeah, also don't try to latch onto them like that, unless you're at least a good distance like this. This way, at least if you fail, you have time to recover. Be careful, they spawn and they automatically start attacking. Another good way to do this is throw shuriken at them so they block. Yeah, don't even ask about that. That I was holding block, but I still got hit. So I got the Scarab, not intentional, that was the last Scarab. Now what I do here is I come over here so that the brute comes to Regent, and I fight this main Regent myself. Because I don't want to deal with it just yet. Just gaining a little bit of health, because I know if I finish off a few of these brutes, I'll get it. There was one guy left, and I got him. Got a level 3 charge. Alright. Alright, pull out my scythe now. I believe I do the 360 triangle or Y. Yep. Yeah, very good move. Now Theodore just comes to screw stuff up. Anytime he ends up interfering, he ends up screwing you over so badly. Okay, so up here we're gonna fight 2 sets of 3 of the Lovelace clones. And then we get our save point, and then we start the final battle. Again, same strategy. I will be switching to the Kusarigama a little later, just to, show what I was talking about. But look, there's already one down already. I didn't even do much. Yeah, like I said, the one of the big Hulk hands, that's usually the issue. And I don't know how I got hit there. I let go of the UT charge. So you could do it this way, but it's not as good. You're gonna see me switch back to the scythe in a little bit. I just wanted to show this style, just for those who are not comfortable with the scythe and wanted to do it this way. And yeah, that's really it. Not too much more to talk about, really. Just kill these few, and once they're dead, we get the save point, and we fight Theodore. And they're all dead, and that means we get the save point now. I'm surprised I got an A for the time bonus. Usually all the offers D's for the most part, if it's anything. A broken grading system that means nothing. Alright, so here we go, and here's the final battle, guys. We made it this far, and now we're here to finish it, and yeah, and once we're done here, we are Master Ninjas, and we will get the trophy to prove that. Alright, once this battle starts, you want to run right up to him, spam, spam, spam. Once he backs off, dodge. That move is probably the best move you want to look for. I don't think he does the blood ball anymore here, where he throws the... But he's already dead. I just need one more attack. That's how fast he dies. Just stick to the strategy. Make sure you don't get grabbed, because whatever health you have on him, you're gonna carry it over to Kana. So be careful. Make sure to just keep going until you're satisfied with whatever health you have to carry over. Also, my recommendation is to have at least one health upgrade, unused, of course. And a good tip for Ultimate Ninja is try to save them. Try to save the health upgrades unless you really need it. But with all the information I supplied you guys on this guide, you shouldn't have any trouble with Ultimate Ninja. In fact, most of the fights you can actually skip. If you're just after the trophy achievement, there's a lot of fights you can skip. Day 5 specifically, you can skip like, 80% of the fights or so. It's so funny. I might record that just to show other players to see you can skip this or something like that, but I'll see what happens. Alright, so once this battle starts, you want to unlock the camera. And then turn it sideways like this. Just so you can see. Stay on this area right here. Don't go anywhere else. As my strategy I've been mentioning before is on landing. 360, land. You can do steel and bone, chain, and chain. If he was in range, that is, but yeah. And then you can tell here it's starting to lag a little bit, like slow down. Now if you'll pay attention to my my keyboard, it does go up really quickly actually. There you go, and chain, and chain. Steel and bone gives you the most key, and for some odd reason I didn't get any bloody rage, which was also part of my strategy for this. But if you guys are doing this and you do get bloody rage, what you want to do is, when you get Bloody Rage and you get the red UT charge on your arm, you want to switch to Lunar. Make sure that the enemies, there's more than one enemy, so this way when you use your UT, this is where I get screwed up. When you use your UT, you can hit all of them, and that way it builds up more info. And you see how I aimed it on that guy? Another thing to note is the steel and bone. Obviously, like I said, in day 2, it gives you health as well. It's not much. And you see, I actually grabbed the other guy. And yeah. Just like that. It hasn't even been much time actually, and I'm almost done with this. My health was actually pretty good. For the most part, it was a pretty good run. I was actually pretty satisfied until I had to use a health upgrade, which I became disappointed. But I wasn't gonna redo this again because, one, I was sick of the campaign and I wanted it over with, and two, I just wanted to finish it to complete the guide and then, get this out for you guys just ASAP. Because I know I prolong sometimes, because stuff comes up, and I guess this is life, so I guess we take it, whatever happens. And this should seal it once I use my health upgrade. Yeah, as you can tell, I really wasn't in the mood to use this. If I didn't use it, I would have died right here. Definitely. And that would have been a sad face. These last two are such stupid. Now you know why I call them fuckos. That's what they are. The moment I land, I'm gonna do the True Inferno. Now get ready to mash triangle or Y if you're on Xbox. And this is it, guys. Let's kick Kana's ass, and we'll call it a game, I guess. All right, so. Part of me wishes I kind of cut this part out and just let it to the top because she gains her health back, and this is not really considered fighting. Again, you'll notice I have the scythe out, and since day one I've been saying this is the scythe killer. This is the boss killer, and that's exactly why I'm using it. It's strong, it's good, it has iframes, and what else do you need? Now, do not do what I do here is I stand in front of her. You want to step back. It's hard to see here with her boobs in your face like that. You want to step back. Now in the original Ninja Gaiden, she would spam the sword like hell if you were back here. If you were in front of her, she'd hardly do it. You can see the damage I do. Not bad for one attack. I actually got pretty lucky. So you're gonna have to do this QTE twice. Once she does that, once you do that twice, she's gonna break the left side of the building. If you're talking about how we're facing, the right side if it's her. So you're gonna want to stick on the right side after that. It should be a few hits, and then you have to do it. I think just swing a few more times here. Okay, so I think it's like 3 hits. She's gonna break the other side. And even if you die, and I remember on my hard playthrough I died on there, you still get a checkpoint, so that's great. Now this right here, I honestly didn't need to use a health upgrade. I'm gonna use it in a little bit, but I really didn't need to use it. I used it for the sole purpose of, saying I have, just in case I won't die. And, just so I'd be full with health and everything like that. Anyway, we're coming really close to finishing this off. Just a few more hits, and that will do the boss. Okay, yeah, so I just want to take this time to thank everyone for viewing and tuning in and enjoying the guide. I hope it helped you guys get through this difficulty with ease. And I would like to thank all my viewers, all my subscribers, new or old, who supported me since day one, and I never even thought I'd get this far in terms of subscribers, views, and everything. If you know anyone who needs help with Master Ninja, just send them over to my guide. This is probably one of the best guides, if not the best guide on YouTube, with the biggest information they can possibly get. So yeah, guys, this is Gage. It's been an honor guiding you guys through this tough journey, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the playthrough and the commentary. There's a trophy proof of being on Master Ninja, and let me know what you guys think of the Momiji stuff I've talked about earlier, and I will see what I can do for you guys. Yeah, so this is it, and I'll see you in future videos. Take care, guys. This is Gage. I'm out.